What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Emberfell Whispers from the Stars. I, of course, will be your GM, your DM for the night. I'm joined by the full cast and crew, emphasis on crew, of whatever this is right now. Whatever we're calling ourselves. I guess the crew, maybe. I don't know. But let's start off with Andrea. If you'd care to introduce yourself briefly so we can get into it.
Sure. I'm Andrea. I'm playing Zune, a drow bard. Big mouth, little body.
Indeed. I like it. That would bring me to Dan Decker, but I'm not sure if he's present. Let's just go over to Doobie 209.
Everybody, Doobie 209. Tristan Varel, High Elf, Time Wizard. Pretty much out of spell slots.
Out of spell slots. I like to hear that. Moog, are you present? Maybe?
Can you hear me now?
There again, I can hear you now.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, my turn. Moog Broadjaw. Dan Decker playing Moog Broadjaw, a 8-foot bugbear with a nasty crossbow habit. And we'll see what we're about to get into.
Indeed. So then let's slide on over to looks like Rogar.
Hello everyone, I am Jumbo Smooth. I'll be playing Rogar. 7'5" Dragonborn. Doesn't have a lot of rages left.
Yes indeed. And then last but not least, Kayla Velry.
Hello, I am Kayla playing Belry. I am a barbarian Dampier. And as everyone loves to know, I like using my claws, but I do own weapons for desperate times.
Yeah, she does. Great sword, javelins. Who knows what else has just been hanging off her person this whole time. It's fine. Let's get into this. So we left off on a bit of a cliffhanger, mostly because for the first time this campaign, we had to cut it mid-fight because it was dragging on a bit. We had a busy session last session. The party has found themselves within the city of Conwich, infiltrating it, trying to liberate it from the crestfallen pirates that had taken it over and began lording over the fair people of Conwich that you've grown to love and may have grown to respect you. Regardless, though, after infiltrating, you had set free a few prisoners that had been kept separate from the masses. You discovered a strange happenings going on within the town itself, mostly the bizarre, well, not so much bizarre, but the barbaric fighting pit that was being held where people from the ships as well as from the town were being forced to kill each other and then were sent to the Sea Hag to never be seen again. At the same token, after liberating a few of these prisoners, some key ones, one of which being a turtle named Ukul, who apparently is a got distracted for a second. Who apparently
Focus, bro. Focus.
I'm trying to focus, goddammit. Apparently is a cleric of sorts, of a possibly dark deity, one might add, as after he retrieved his staff after Velry crushed one of my, very decently, high up ranking NPCs in a single bound, began to let's just say reanimate some corpses in a strange and unique dredged way. He decided to aid you, and a lot of you then at this point were flip-flopping between either immediately going towards the Sea Hag to assault it, or as you had spotted the few of the crew members being Brine as well as the Ogre Bucket in the distance towards the Codfathers, you decided to instead shift your focus that direction and broke into the armory, which was in fact the Codfathers, because it had been converted into an armory. We lost Moog. We will hopefully get him back soon. However, you unsuccessfully couldn't enter the back door, which was great. I loved it. You then had to get someone else to open the door, who then ran off as you guys entered in SWAT style, and then were all but ambushed due to your many attempts to break down the door unsuccessfully. I believe Rogar was eaten by a foul creature. The rest of you were assaulted by Smug Eye and her band of brigands, and a pretty desperate fight ensued. After slaying them, Ukul, removing some of the more black powder-based enemies with his drowned dead, you freed the Codfathers, freeing Weevil, whom was scooped up by Bucket and was held aloft like a small babe. You then proceeded to steal things from Weevil's shop, mostly arms, as well as a large crate of potions that apparently is his livelihood. And you took all of them. And he looked at you and was like, please don't take my stuff. And you're like, fuck you. I'm taking all your stuff. It's mine now. And that's what happened. So after reclaiming this, before you could move away any further, the ringmaster, the lieutenant of the Sea Hag, Malthus, the very flamboyant ringmaster, the tiefling, one might say, with the interesting, colorful armor, had let it be known that he had found you, he had discovered you, and asked you to come outside. All of you obliged. You just walked out the front door to find yourselves completely surrounded. At least out front. Who knows what the back door would have been like, or what other attempt could have been made. But that's neither here nor there, because that's the situation we're in now, surrounded. However, due to some pretty high initiative rolls, you began to assault this large crowd, as well as Ukul and his drowned dead, lending their aid, at least up front here. Who knows what else is going on towards the back or towards the other places in town, because you guys are very focused right now on the fight before you. Sadly, Malthus met a bitter end very, very quickly. First round, in fact, one might say. Before he could do anything, he died. And he died unceremoniously. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. And he just fell on the ground and died. As that happened, I think we have a mode, maybe? I don't know. It looks frozen to me. It looks like he's in his basement.
It does
I'm not sure what's going on. There it is. There he is. So.
Yeah, I don't know. My internet is not good.
Freaking
right
out.
Now.
Well, we'll do what we can do. It's fine, man. Yes. So unfortunately, Malthus has met his end. He's died in the street. Velry is currently in the midst of the enemies, ripping them to pieces. After Rogar had thrown essentially a lightning bolt, like the demigod Zeus that he pretends to be sometimes, smiting several individuals in the process. And I believe Trist had slowed down some people as well.
Some.
And Moog
had
been laying waste to people from afar, specifically a lot of the more ranged individuals. And Zune killed Malthus, and I am upset about it. So we'll go from there. Regardless, though, we're going to pick up. I have a vague idea. Remember, I kind of wrote down, and my notes are like scrolling of a madman. So I have a vague idea of where everybody's positioned and kind of what was happening. So we're going to pick up at the top of the round. Since we are still mid-fight with Malthus. He's dead. Yep, let's rub that one in. Let's go to the next person, who is Tristan Varel. Mm-hmm. Now, Tristan, if you remember,
did Malthus have any last words or anything, or did he?
No, he did not. He just apparently, I believe he was killed with a dissonant whisper, and he just began bleeding out of his ears, and he just fell down. I was like, oh, and he's like, not yet. And then he just died on the ground unceremoniously. So, not that anybody could hear because you're in the middle of the battle. Trist, I believe there were a few of these regular guys all up on you. So you
What?
had, I believe there was. I believe there was 2 guys on you that tried to attack you.
Shit, that's new to me.
It's new to
All
you.
right.
What do you remember
Yes.
then? Because I had written this.
I
down.
remember getting shot, and then I went inside the structure.
They were shooting you. They were not in your face. Got it. That's right. So you were actually inside. Continue.
Yes, I got shot by Malthus.
By Malthus. Yeah. And there were 2 other guys that were attempting to kill you soon. So continue
There.
forward.
Are there any that are like attempting to get inside? Like, are they running up the stairs?
Most no, and there aren't really any stairs right here. It's all a 1-story building. At least this as much as you've seen of the building.
Yes.
Regardless, though, the rest of the party's out front. Everybody's out front except for you. You kind of took cover inside. So most of the attention is out there.
Is there 16 left? There's a lot.
We lost Rogar now. God damn it! What is going on with you guys? You know how much editing I'm gonna have to do about this?
You're not gonna edit it.
I have to edit it. I've edited all this. There are. Let me add them up. You have 2 Ronin.
Yes.
3 of the larger bugbear individuals. Not that you have eyesight on them right now. There are 5 regular pirates, and then 2 of these much kind of more grizzled looking pirates.
Do I see anyone on the rooftops?
On the roof. Give me a perception test real fast.
Shit, I gotta use this.
It won't be part of your action. This will just be a quick glance and see what you can see.
10.
A 10. You kind of peek your head out, looking from this angle, from where you're at. You're kind of looking towards the courtyard. You don't see anything in.
All right. In that case, I will pick someone who is at what I assume to be is unharmed,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull out my piece of a diamond and twirl it around as I cast another lightning chromatic orb.
Okay. All right. Give me an attack roll.
Shit, 22.
That will definitely hit. Now, who are you aiming at? Just
You
like
said
a
there
regular
was-
guy, or
You said there was 2 more that were like grizzled looking,
yes, yeah. There's a few of
possibly
those.
a little tougher.
Mhm.
So one of them,
Okay. All right. Yeah. That will definitely hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
15 points of
15
lightning
points.
damage.
Damn, that's a pretty beefy hit. As you kind of aim out, and you see these guys are actually look like they're moving towards Rogar and Moog. They're kind of moving in
Yes.
that direction, and you kind of throw it out.
Save my
Kind of
boys.
say it kind of sails past Rogar's kind of shoulder, strikes one of these guys in the chest. Just a burst of lightning crackles across some of his armor, and he seizes up for a moment, but he's still moving. Good damage.
Damn it.
though.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. So do you move back behind full cover, or
Yes.
Okay.
I'll move inside the shop if I'm not already.
yeah? No, you're in the shop. I just want to make sure
Okay.
you're not like somewhat visible. Okay.
Yeah.
That will then bring me to Moog Broadjaw. It is your turn, sir.
All right. So what do I have in front of me?
I believe there was a bugbear,
Mhm.
as well as 2 guards.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We already took care of those other folks.
Yes.
So they've got a fellow bugbear ahead of me. Well,
Shit, lost him. Fire away. Roll for him, Anthony.
Maybe I should just pick him up. Let's pick him up. I'll just pull up his character sheet.
Yeah.
God damn it. Moog had his crossbow in his hand. So I'm gonna have him shoot him. I'm gonna have him shoot.
He just rolled in the app.
He did?
He rolled a 14.
With what?
His crossbow.
Crossbow. Shit. Okay. Well, let me see what he's shooting at. Let me see what he can hit. I'll say he shoots. He'll shoot the guard because. Well, nope. That's going to miss him too. These guys are more heavily armored. 14 misses, so he's going to have to roll again.
You might want to roll for him this time.
I think I'll roll for him this time. His internet's messed up. 27 will hit. Damn it. All right. Let's roll damage. God damn, he's so strong. 12 points of
Not bad.
damage is going to. So he goes to move and shoot one of these guys that have rolled up on him.
You think he would have used sharpshooter? Maybe, I don't know.
It's not going to matter. Well, if it's not going to matter, this dude only has 10 hit points, so he eviscerated him. But regardless, though, the first bolt sails to the side. They're in close combat. He's got a big crossbow. Sticks it to the next guy's chest and just unlooses a bolt, point blank. Kind of goes almost all the way through him. However, he falls over dead. And I believe that's probably all Mo can do, because I think he's out of action surge. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's out of all of his second wind and his action surge. So that's probably going to be all Moog does. Which will then bring me to Velry. It is your turn.
I know at one point I was fighting two guys and one of them was
You
slow,
are.
but I can't remember if we killed those.
So, though you were in the midst of fighting the Ronin, Ukul, if you'll remember, which I did this wrong. I said both of them were frozen, but only one of them is. One of them is currently paralyzed next to you,
No.
with tendrils of like they look almost like tentacle sea water is like constricting his body. But you're in melee with both of these individuals, and they have burning swords, if you'll remember correctly.
Well, I guess I will go after the frozen guy first.
Okay.
Um,
You have advantage without going reckless.
oh,
just-
since he- okay.
Yeah, you don't need to, but yes,
Okay.
you can if you want. I mean, it's up to you.
Da, 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 da. Well, a 21 hit.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and I do believe this is considered a critical hit. Oh, man, do we want to roll? Do I want to pull cards for this?
Why
Even
would
though
it be a
it's-
critical hit?
Even though it's not a natural 20, are we still pulling cards?
Because it's paralyzed.
It's a critical deck. It's not a natural 20 deck.
It's a natural 20 deck.
It's not a natural 20 deck. It's a critical deck. You know.
Well, I'll keep this in mind. I'm just
I'm just
Did the
saying.
same
I
thing.
mean, what if someone was like rolling crits? They have the
That's
19
fine.
or whatever.
That's
you
fine.
know? I'm just saying.
All right. This is with your hands. Jesus, triple damage.
All right.
Go and roll damage. We'll triple it, and he'll need to
Okay.
make a dexterity saving throw.
So 7 times 3, 21.
21 points of damage. Vicious blow. All right, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which he makes. Okay. Go ahead and make your next attack.
Okay. Well, how's he looking? Oh, I didn't roll that advantage.
He looks hurt, obviously. He looks really hurt. Yes.
18 to hit.
An 18 barely hits.
Damn.
8 points.
All right. Let me make sure. Slashing. Okay, you open them up. All right. This one actually. So, how much damage was it?
8.
8. Okay. 8 points of damage. There's no other. There is another effect, but they won't come into play until his turn. All right, he's still standing. He looks
Dang.
ripped up pretty bad, though. You gonna attack some more? There we go. 19. That hits.
11 points of damage.
11. Let me pull this. Sliced tendon. You're ripping. This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. He is still standing despite all of this.
Fuck.
All right, let's roll here.
That hits. You don't have to worry about the rest. He had 1 hit point left. So you finally eviscerate the paralyzed man. You just kind of fall upon him, start ripping into him. All these extra effects that really aren't gonna matter now. But as you rip into him, the inky tendrils kind of begin to keep squeezing as if they're trying to keep him paralyzed, and then it just kind of like slices into him, and he just falls into pieces at your feet.
Tasty.
Tasty. Great. Would you like to do anything else, Valerie? You still have a bonus action.
Bag of spices on.
I did want to bonus action take a potion of healing.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do so. I believe that is your first one for this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. After Valery's turn, it is going to be the Ronin's turn, the one standing next to you. Good thing, Valerie, you did not go reckless this time. So he is going to attack you at this point. He's going to make 3 attacks. A 9's going to miss. A 8 is going to miss. Are you kidding me?
Damn, bro.
And a 13 is also going to miss.
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
He was astonished by my.
He is. He's
attack,
freaked out a little bit. He's like, oh. He's swinging at you. He's like, somebody grab Malthus. Get over here. As he's, I don't know, he's trying to distract you or something. Ineffectual. Which was going to bring me to some of my bugbear's turns. This would be the one that is fighting Moog, who is going to try to bash Moog's head in real fast. Let's see here. Moog. Come on. An 18 will hit him because he doesn't have a shield out yet.
Nope.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't have my shield out.
Yeah. 14 points of piercing damage, Moog.
Yo, bro.
Yes.
I'm sorry, my internet sucks. You don't have to be like that.
It happened! He gets hit in the back of the head.
Listen.
The next one is going to run forward and is going to attack Rogar.
No.
Yes. Rogar. 22 will hit
Yes, it will.
for 12 points of piercing damage. Reduced to 6 because you're raging. The final bugbear that all of you have lost track of is going to, let's see here. What can he do? Yes, he can do that. All right. Let's see here. Actually, let me get a perception test from Zune. Just to see. 12. That, unfortunately, is not going to be enough.
Can I roll lucky?
Sure, you can go on. Roll
I'm going to
again.
use a luck because it means, you know,
Sounds so.
Fingers
Sure.
crossed.
I guess so.
is it not going to matter? Ah!
22.
Oh,
That, you will see it this time. So, you do see as the bugbear, somewhat hidden by many of the dead people out in the distance. There's just tons of people getting ripped into you. You see as this larger guy who's kind of like hunkered down next to some like a scattering of bodies and like a turned over cart, and it looks like he has a big giant rifle, a black powder weapon, and he moves it towards you. And he's almost you can barely see him at first, Zoom, and then you see him. So he does not get advantage on the attack now. However, let's see if this hits. Natural 20.
That's gonna hit. I can't do anything with that either. I'm out of juice.
You're out of juice. So
It's fine.
let me pull this card real fast.
I'll go ahead and roll up another character.
Piercing damage, and it's double damage.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled low on damage though, so you're only going to take 9, but then that's doubled to 18 since it was a critical hit. 18
So that's all.
piercing damage.
Low damage.
I rolled low.
I rolled low. 9 is a low roll for a black powder rifle, just so you know.
Okay.
so
I'm down.
At 18?
I had only 10 hit points left.
Oh,
Remember, I got
shit.
shot last time.
Well, you get shot again, Zune.
It's fine.
Boom.
I have
Sitting
no
outside,
regrets.
Hits the front of the Codfathers. It kind of slides down, beginning to bleed out.
Just a little.
Was he concentrating on anything?
If he was,
remember.
it's gone.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think.
I don't know. I used my last thing.
You had Bane up, but I think all the people are dead that you had Bane on.
Yeah, Dissonant Whispers was my last spell slot,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
So all of them are dead now. That brings me to the Son of Amun. Is your turn.
So there's someone engaged with you right now. Bugbear, I think.
There's a bugbear as well as a regular guy.
Regular guy. I will. I will recklessly attack. I guess the regular guy. We'll go with the regular guy first.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
$18.
18 will hit. There's no point in rolling damage for this guy. He was wounded already. He's dead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he had like 3 hit points. So you cleave through this man. I guess you don't not necessarily cleave through him, but you batter him away. His broken body like flies 10 feet away from you as you smack through him.
All right. I will then attack the bugbear.
Go ahead. Make an attack roll, please.
21.
That will hit.
All right.
How much damage are we talking here?
11.
11 points of damage. Whew, good hit. Good hit. You retaliate after he hits you in the back. Smack him across the face. He's still up.
Attack one more time because I killed someone.
That's true.
Bonus action.
Go ahead.
And I roll one more time. 24.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Rolling hot.
12 points.
12 points. He looks hurt badly. The second hit, after you crack him in the face, you go low, sweep low. You see as you hit him, you hit around the knee area, and it kind of bends at an odd angle. God, he looks like he's on death's door, but not quite there.
Good. Finishes my turn.
Okay. After Rogar, that will bring me to my regular dudes. There's only a handful of these guys left. One of them is actually above you guys, and he is going to. Yep. All right. He does successfully. Good. The other ones, these are guys just kind of out in the distance. Velry, you watch as two of these regular guys are running up towards you, but then they They see the situation, the massacre that is taking place, as well as I might remind you guys might not remember this, but there are also 3 dead zombies and Ukul are still out here, moving up slowly but surely. They kind of look over. Shit, let's get out of here. They're going to start running away as fast as they can. You hear the Ronin, cowards! As they run off into the distance. Which brings me to Zune. I want you to make a death saving throw, Zune.
Yeah.
Just a straight D20.
Yeah. Oh, not
That's a
bad.
fail. So that's 1 fail. Good thing it wasn't a natural one.
I know. That's why I was like, no. Okay.
So there you go. All right. That brings me then to the 2 beefier guys. The one that Trist put a bolt through. He's going to run up towards Rogar, making a beeline for the front door, but he has to get through Rogar to get to you. So he'll engage with Rogar for now, but his goal is probably to crush Trist's face. So for now, he will make 2 attacks towards Rogar with advantage. Let's see here. That's going to be a 14, misses.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And then
17 is your button.
Is a goal. And then a 20 will hit. So you will only, but it's not a ton of damage, I don't think. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, as this guy has like kind of a nasty looking club, not as big as yours. But that's halved. So really, it wasn't that bad for you.
Okay.
The next one is going to run up towards Moog, actually, since Moog's out there. And he's going to make 2 attacks. He does this. It's going to be a natural 1.
Oh, that's not going to hit.
No, that's not. I'll pull a card for him.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And he fell on his own sword and he's dead.
Let's roll damage here.
Yeah, just roll that beautiful beam.
He's going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as he moves to hit you. He moves to hit you, Moog, and you swing the crossbow around, and you just catch it just right and drive it back into his own face.
Nice.
Then as he's wheeling, he's going to try to make another attack against you.
Well, he can try.
18. That will currently hit right now.
That'll hit. Yeah, that's going to hit right now, you big jerk.
Or 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
God, what are you trying to do to me?
Trying to kill you, Mo.
Why would you want to do that?
You know why. That will bring me to the top of the round.
This doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense to me.
Seems so out of the blue.
With Tristan Varel. It's your turn, Trist.
And I have within 30 feet of Zune.
Zune, you don't have visual. You saw him kind of smack the outside of the building. Well, at least you heard it. Yeah. So if you just peeked your head out, you're just right there.
All right, I will, Saving Private Ryan style, come out, scoop my arms up like underneath his. And then like start backpedaling inside the building.
Into the building. Okay, I'll say that you're able
to drag him.
Yeah. And normally I would make a check for this, but Zune's Zune only weighs like 100 pounds. He's small. He's a small guy. You know what? Give me a strength check, Trist. Give me a strength check just to see how bad this is.
You? Oh shit, that's pretty good. It's a 17 minus 1.
That ain't bad. So yeah, 16. You able? I guess it's the adrenaline going. You kind of run out there and you kind of scoop up under him and then drag him back. I'll say you're able to get around the corner. You still have your action, your bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Clear, and then pop the the potion.
Now, to give someone else one is an action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, okay. So 2d4 plus 2, Zune, and you awaken. You do have 1 point of exhaustion for hitting 0, but you are back from the brink.
Welcome back. That will be my turn.
Trist standing over you, his beautiful golden locks.
They're tussled right now.
They are a little tussled. But that brings me to Moog Broadjaw. It's your turn. Moog is muted. And he's sideways, but that's fine. I can deal with that.
What?
I can deal with it. It
Come
doesn't
on.
bother me.
Whatever. What even is this? All right.
What
So
even
I've
is
got
this?
some revenge to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, is that bugbear still about?
Oh yeah, within
All right.
reach of you with his long arms.
Yeah. Oh, the 10-foot reach.
Yeah, 10-foot reach.
Oh well, he's not a crossbow expert, so
He's not.
I can. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Give me a shot.
Ooh, that's going to hit.
That
gonna hit.
well, now you didn't call it, but was it a big hit? You know
It
what
was
I'm
not
talking
a. It was not a sharpshooter. No.
about? Okay, it was not. Okay, all right.
It was.
It still
I
hits.
didn't call sharpshooter. No. Yeah.
All right. Go and roll
So
damage.
let's see. Let's give him some damage here. Boom. Oh, pretty good. 15 points of piercing damage.
That's a lot. He looks
Yeah, it
pretty
is.
hurt. You put a bolt. You swing around rapidly. Reload.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Make
another one. Yeah.
Go ahead. Make another attack.
Was it an 18 hit?
An 18 hits. It does.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's get some damage on
Yes.
that. That's not as much. It's only 10.
10.
Yeah.
You are eerily close, but he is still standing.
Mm.
Barely
Mhm.
as you rapidly deploy.
Bug barely.
I mean, from close distance, you crack, and as he's wheeling back, the first one hit him in the chest. You quickly load in a second baby's arm, and pull it back and put another one in his gut. Oh!
It is unnatural how quickly this 8-foot bugbear with 10-foot
Yeah.
reach like this. Look, see how reachy it is.
He looks. He
It's
looks
impressive
pretty
how quickly he can move.
bad. So, all right, is that the end of your turn, Mo?
That is the end of my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna stand where I am.
Stand your ground. So we flip
Yeah.
over to Velry. It is your turn. Velry, you are still engaged with the Straw Hat Ronin, the one that very feebly missed you repeatedly over and over again. So, do as you will.
Let's do it. He's not frozen or anything like that. So
No, he doesn't have any status effects anymore. At some point, he did have slow on him, but he broke free. However, he does look like he took a hit at some point. I don't know if you hit him or someone else did.
Okay, yeah, I did hit him initially. I think.
Okay.
I'll recklessly attack him.
Okay.
I'll do that hit.
That's not going to hit. It's not going to hit. 14's going to miss. He parries aside the first claw.
Natural.
That's definitely going to hit. So let's pull a card. All right. Let's see here. This is slashing damage, right? Yeah. All right. Max damage. And you get to make another attack for free. So what's your max damage?
12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ignore the current roll. That's just to get rid of my critical.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you just get another free attack. So go ahead and make a free attack.
Would it be? Yeah, it's still an advantage, right?
Yeah. You're rolling reckless. So yeah. That hits.
Damn.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Jeez, he's gonna kill this guy. He's not gonna get to do anything.
Another 12.
12 damage. He looks hurt bad, and you still have 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
Valerie, so go ahead and make your next attack.
Mm-hmm.
13 is going to miss.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead and roll one more time.
One more. Okay.
Last attack.
Always use your lucky feet.
13.
You're right. You know what? That's a great point.
I'll let you use it on. I'll let you use on this
Actually-
attack if you'd like.
Huh?
I'll let you use it on this attack that you just made if you'd like. You can roll one more time.
But didn't I have Bardic Inspiration too? I feel like I had Bardic Inspiration, but I never.
I think you did. Yeah. Well, you can roll a. I think it's a D8.
It's in the chat history. We have that.
Yeah.
We have that
Yeah,
receipt.
D8.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll it. You can roll a D8 to it. We'll see if you make it. Uh, 15 is going to miss.
Okay.
Is that going to be it, Valerie?
Huh?
Is that going to be it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Valerie, you slice into this guy. He looks pretty messed up. You start. Well, a few attacks do miss. He sees his guard's a little bit more up now. Damn it! He's going to make 2 attacks or 3 attacks back at you now because it's his turn now. He does have advantage. 17, that hits. And the next one will be a 10 that misses. But the last one will be 21. So 2 hits. The first one is not halved because it is from the flaming sword. 9 points of slashing damage. That's you just take it. And then the other hit is the shorter blade. He's got his offhand for only 6 points of damage. That can be halved, so half to 3. So the first one actually slices through, and it burns a little bit as it hits Valerie. Goes to slice again, misses, and then the third one kind of stabs you a little bit towards kind of like your hip, kind of digs in a little bit. And that's going to be it for him. That's going to bring me now to my bugbears. The first one is going to try to bash Amu's head in because Amu's a jerk face. He's going to hurt him now. For 15, it's going to miss. Swing and a miss.
Will miss.
And that's all he can do because he only gets 1 attack. The next one is going to swing at Moog because Moog has been making his life hell. The 19 is going to hit Moog for only 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Only 4 points. However, let me roll. Yep. Very rapidly, the bugbear in the distance, who is no longer stealthed, is able to reload his weapon. And that's all he can do. You see him crouch down. You hear the sounds of powder being loaded into something. And that brings me to Rogar. It's your turn.
All right, Bugbear's still up, I believe.
Yes.
So,
as well as the other guy that ran up toward you, the more grizzled looking
Another
guy.
okay. All right. I'll recklessly attack him.
Okay.
The Bugbear, that is.
Yes. Go ahead and make your attacks, please.
$23.
That's definitely going to hit. Go and roll damage.
12.
That is more than enough to cleave through him. Well, kill him with your giant club.
Giant club, yeah.
Turn around.
Batter him.
Like right on his head. Falls down dead.
Love it. All right. Next one, a grizzled hobgoblin, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
19.
19 will hit.
All right.
Go and roll damage.
10.
10 points of damage. He looks hurt. He's still standing. Looks hurt though.
I get a roll one more time.
Go ahead.
So I'll do that. 23.
That will definitely hit. It's called roll damage again.
All right. 9.
9. Okay. He's on the brink. He looks hurt bad. As you very, very quickly you kill the bugbear and then turn around and spin on him. And he's got like this large kind of like club in his hand, and he tries to batter it aside, but you just power through and smack him twice, once across the head, once to the body. And he looks hurt bad.
How many people are still kind of around us all together?
Let's see here. The 3 normal guys. Well, 2 of them left. So there's one that you can't see above you. You don't know what's going on with him. Okay. There's still a veteran. There are 2 bugbear, one of them just a little bit to your right fighting Moog. And then it looks like the 2 grizzled guys are still standing, and that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. That brings me then to the one guy still alive on the roof who was very upset when somebody killed Malthus. He's going to, he's going to do it. Zune, you and Trist are in front of the doorway. I'll fucking kill you! And something drops from above behind Rogar. Huh? You look back and there's a little round smoking ball that hits. Huh? Oh shit. And I need Zune.
Excuse me?
Trist and Rogar to make dexterity saving throws. Zune, you have disadvantage because you are still lying prone.
Yes.
22 for Zune. Not bad. At disadvantage, Zune? 12 for Rogar. Rogar's good. 8 for Zune. That's more like it. 19 for Trist. So Zune fails. The other 2 you pass.
I'm unconscious again.
Can I use my last lucky point?
Sure. Go ahead and try to roll again.
I mean, at this point.
Probably gonna drop
Yellow.
unconscious, so.
Okay, that's a pass. So you all do manage to pass. However, the 3 of you are going to take what would have been 15 halved to. So we'll call that 7 points of fire damage, as there is an explosion, almost like perhaps a grenade went off right behind Rogar. Oh! Ooh, I forgot. The guy fighting Rogar is gonna have to make the save too. Shit. And he looks fucked up. Let's see if he can do it. He fails.
If he fails, can I like grab him and like shield some of my?
I'll say
take the damage, you know.
Yeah,
but,
and
you know.
I'll say for sure that's probably how it happened, Rogar, because as you grabbed him and moved him, and he's dead in your grasp. Like part of his body kind of like dislodges. And you're like, oh shit! you kind of skid back a couple feet, and you just kind of drop him.
Yeah,
he died.
Toss his body. Yeah.
Oh. And then you look up Rogar at the quivering hobgoblin above that's like shaking with rage. See a small torch in his hand. Yes. That is all he can do. Zune, are you still conscious? Zune is still conscious with 2 hit points. Pretty lucky. All right, that's going to bring me to... Oh, he's dead. The next guy that's fighting Moog. He will get 2 attacks to hit Moog. A 15 will miss. Lucky. And a 9. Miss. Whiff. Moog Broadjaw coming in for the win that time. All right. That brings me then to the top of the round with Tristan Varel.
All right. So, with my sensitive hearing and vision,
yes,
the grenade was dropped from someone different than the shooter. It's at this point, Tris, that you realize there's somebody on the roof. Yes.
On the same building you're in. Yes. Mm-hmm. And the front of the Codfathers is currently on fire. Just going to throw it out there.
But the guy that shot was not the guy that.
No, the
dropped
guy that shot was actually further out in the killing ground right now that Velry's been a part of.
And the front of the building is on fire.
Yep. I forgot to do something, so I'm going to do that in a minute.
That's a sense of panic.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, who else was in the shop? Was everybody in the shop apart from
Brian
the melee fighters?
Brian and Shiarla. They were in the back, as far as you know. They went towards the back door. You're not exactly sure what's going on back there.
Is there like side windows?
Sheeran. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sheeran. No, there are no side entrances as far as you know.
Door.
Just the front door, and then there was the back door with the panic bar.
Okay. Well, I will look to Zune. I think it's time to go, and I will go out the front door and shoot to the left.
Okay. You're like, all right.
Move my 30 feet.
Yeah. I'll say you get probably close to the edge of the building.
So can I see the guy on the roof?
I will say that if you went a little bit outwards, you'd be able to see him because he's just standing up.
Okay. Do I see the shooter?
Yes. You can see him. Now the guy with the rifle, he has 3/4 cover. Like he's ducked down. You can see kind of like the top of his head. But yes, you can see both.
He has 3/4 cover, so that's more of a job for Moog.
Yeah, the guy on the roof doesn't have cover. He's just kind of standing on the slope, the pitch.
Because I don't want any more fires to happen by casting a fire spell. I am going to reach into my pocket, stop my pocket watch, and momentary stasis this man.
Guy on the roof?
Yes.
Okay.
So he'll make a con save.
Con save? All right. Let's see what he can do. That is going to be a 5.
He fails.
This is fail.
So he is technically incapacitated.
Okay. He kind of, and it's almost like a shimmer. It's almost like he's dislodged from time for a moment. He's kind of out of phase, like. All right.
So that will buy some time.
Then your turn, Trist? All right.
Yeah.
That will bring me to Moog Broadjaw. It's your turn.
Give it by some time. Funny man.
Moog.
All right.
You still have a bugbear in melee, as well as a one of these more grizzled men.
In melee with me also?
Yes, they're both in melee with you.
Okay. So I'll take this bugbear. He's looking pretty rough, right?
He looks bad.
Yeah. Real bad?
Yes, he looks bad.
Like if I just hit him with my hands, would he die?
I don't know how strong you are. Maybe.
Well, that would be a 4. It'd be a 4.
I don't know. You can judge of that if you'd like. What are you planning on doing here, Mo?
I just want to kill him.
Okay. Well, how are you going to
save
do
a bolt if I could?
Well, use a bolt.
16. Will 16 hit?
16 is going to be a glancing blow.
All right. Let's see how bad.
Don't roll damage.
So that's going to be what was that? 5.
5 points.
4
you
points,
kill him.
4 points.
You kill him. Mo.
So I could have punched him and killed him.
You could have. It's too late.
Yeah.
You put a bolt through his throat as he kind of goes down to a knee, and you and he just kind of gurgles and falls backwards. You still have the other guy standing next to you.
Mm-hmm. So, what about the guy that Tristan throws up?
He's up on the roof. He is in stasis. He's currently kind of like out of phase like this.
Would I get advantage on shooting him?
I don't think you do for incapacitated.
Yeah, they're just considered incapacitated.
Yeah.
No.
They just can't do anything.
Yeah, he just can't. He literally can't do anything.
I want to shoot
just
him
kind of
anyway.
Okay. Go ahead and take a shot. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna call sharpshooter on that one.
Okay.
All right, so -5, and I'm gonna queue up a precision attack.
Dear God. Okay, go ahead and roll all of
that
the
I'm
things.
not gonna need. I don't need the precision attack.
Wait. Now here's the thing.
That's
With
a 20. That's
yeah.
a 23.
I just want to remind you the way precision attack works. If I tell you it misses, you can't add it. So you have to say
Right.
it before I tell you if it hits or miss. So, but
Well,
yeah,
I'm-
you can choose not to use that. Obviously,
I'm not going to use it, and
Yeah.
that's a 23. So does
Yes.
a 23 hit?
it definitely hits, and there's no point
Okay.
in rolling damage because the guy only had 11 hit points. Mode.
Oh,
So
yeah. So just
he's
by,
like eviscerated by this massive
I did
bolt.
16 without even rolling
Yeah.
any dice.
Yeah, it's like 26 points of damage there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So she-
easily.
I mean, yeah, he's
That's
super dead. Matter of fact, I'm going to say you probably hit him in the chest. His feet
Mhm.
leave the roof, and he just kind of flies off like a few feet. Just kind of.
Weekend at Bernie's too.
He slides off the side somewhere, falling, body
Sweet.
going somewhere else.
All right, so I just that guy, you know,
Mhm,
who's
mhm.
still trying to fight me, he can get in a pot shot later. But yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to make an
Um,
example out of Mr. Sniper McSnipey Pants.
And indeed you did. However, it is going to be, I forgot to give Ukul his turn twice now.
Yes. Come on, Ukul.
So I'm
Damn.
gonna have Ukul. I'm gonna have his drowned dead are gonna move forward, and they're going to attack the first thing they see, which is going to be the Straw Hat Ronin that Valery's been fighting. So I'm gonna make. I do believe they can make. Let me pull it up real fast, just to make sure. I don't want to get this wrong. I think they get 2 attacks. They do. They get 2 attacks. All right. That's going to hit. And that's going to miss. But then we're looking at a miss, a miss, a miss, and a miss. So out of the 3 drowned dead, only one of them actually stabs the guy. They are zombies, let's be honest, guys.
Yes.
However, he is going to get hit for 12 points of damage, which is not bad. And I'll say that was just the initial volley there. Then Ukul is going to. Ukul is going to. Let's see here. He's going to use a 2nd level spell. He's going to reach out towards. Yeah. He's going to, because he's the only person he can see. He's going to coalesce his hands and then shoot out another black tendrils of energy towards the Ronin. It's a natural 20. Do I do the outcome? I'll use the outcome for players because it's going to be more interesting. No, I should use the GM ones. They're not as bad. I'm using the GM ones. I mean, he's a he's not a player, so
Messed up.
it's not messed up. It's the way it's going to be. Double damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Double damage. This. That is going to be 28 points of radiant damage as high pressure water comes piercing through Valerie, almost next to you. A salty smell left in the air as a hole opens up about this big in this man's chest, and you can see through it for a second. And then he just falls dead at your feet. Ukul standing about 30 feet back, hand still raised. And that is going to be his turn. So we'll, boom, done with them. That will then bring me to Valerie. It's now Valerie's turn.
So who's the closest to me now?
So that depends on what you want to do. There's a guy further out. He's about 30 feet from you. You can see him. He's not very well hidden. He hasn't had a chance to take his turn yet. He has apparently a rifle. He has a bugbear hid behind some stuff. Back towards Moog and Rogar, there is one of these more veteran, grizzled-looking guys still standing, and I believe that's it. Those are the only 2 remaining people.
The guy that's in front of me, 30 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
Is he the one on the roof?
No.
Right.
He's on the ground. The guy, all the people on the roof are dead, as far as you can see.
Well, I'm going to go after him.
Okay, you kind of run out. Go ahead and make your attack, please.
recklessly attack.
Of course, why not?
I'm not gonna hit.
14 is going to miss.
I'm gonna use a lucky point.
Okay, go ahead.
Me too.
Okay, now I don't think Lucky just lets you roll at advantage, though.
You can't.
No, but I will accept the 15. That is the first roll. So yes, it would be a 22. Let's see here. That will definitely hit.
I roll damage or just keep rolling?
Go and roll. Go ahead and keep rolling. So that's one hit.
Yeah. So I still have 2 more rolls, right?
Yeah,
So
go ahead. Mm-hmm. That will definitely hit.
Fuck.
And the next one, 26. Dear God. 19 will hit. So go ahead and roll
3.
damage 3 times.
9.
9. All right.
11.
Dear God. Okay. And what's the next one?
And 12.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's super dead. Didn't get a chance to use his rifle this round. And he
How much was that? 30 damage?
It was over 30 damage with 3 attacks. She kind of runs across the field, blood, soaked in blood, and just runs up, and he's like hunched down. He's like, oh, just launches over the top of his cover, starts ripping into him. The rest of you just kind of looking away, just see like blood start shooting out from behind the wagon. It's like
the Velociraptor and the cow.
It is. All right, Valerie. Would you like to do anything else? Assuming that's it.
No, that's it.
That's it. That is the end of Valerie's turn. Is then going to bring me to everyone's dead. Son of Amu. Not here. God damn it. See, I get everyone's turn. I can pull up his character sheet.
You can roll for him too. It'll be hot.
I'm here.
He's here.
Sorry,
He's here.
I thought I had more time. You know.
You don't. Everyone's dead. There's one guy left
All right,
standing.
all right.
He's next to you, and he's between you and Moog.
I'm attacking him recklessly.
Go ahead. Make a reckless attack.
All right. $21.
That is going to hit.
That'll be 9 points damage.
Okay. He is still up. Looks pretty hurt, though.
All right. Doing it again one more time. 21 again.
That's going to hit, obviously.
11 points damage.
11 points of damage. How would you like to do this, Rogar? Last guy in the field.
yeah.
Battle.
Last guy. I'd like to take my club. As I take it, I swing and I kind of aim a little low. Hit him right at the knee.
Right there.
Breaks his knee.
Breaks
He's like, oh! And then I take a full batter swing and Teddy went yacht on that.
Teddy went yacht on that one.
All out of the park.
Scatter this man's head across the dirt. Some of it scatters across Moog. And he falls dead at your feet.
Are
However,
there any other people around?
you go looking around. You don't see anybody nearby, Rogar.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else, Rogar? Is that going to be it?
I think that will be it. Besides, just kind of my look.
Yeah. You're kind of like, all right. At this point, let me see. Let me do this. It's going to hit. That's going to hit. Let me roll the damage. Velry, suddenly you guys hear a large sound of black powder weapons. Boom, boom! And then Velry gets shot twice in the back after she ripped into this bugbear. First one's going to be for 11 points piercing damage, reduced to 5. The second one is going to be 14 points, reduced to 7. You're kind of littered with shot. And Velry, you look over and you see the tower. One of the two remaining towers. One of them, it's about 400 feet away, and you just got shot, Velry. And
I'm glaring at them. Okay.
You're glaring at them, and that is the end of their turn, since somebody is finally in view. All right. So we'll keep initiative order for now, which will then bring me to Zune. It's technically your turn if you'd like to do something.
I'd like to get out of the burning building.
You would step
I
out?
think that's where I'll start. And I'm going to go the way Tristan went because he seems to have his wits about him. And I would like to use a healing potion. I think I have a greater healing potion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
And how much does that heal for? Just real quick.
Bonus action, 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4?
4.
Oh, 4d4. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, 44.
Yeah, no. 4.
Yeah,
Great,
holy
great
shit.
potion.
The best potion. 44 plus 4. All right.
Yes.
Do that. Especially 13 plus 4, so 17. I'm going to take the 17 back. And I just saw Velry get hit, correct?
Yes, from considerable range. Everyone, these people are not stealthy. There's loud, thunderous booms going on.
Anyone else? Well, do I need to roll a perception, or is there just obviously no one else around?
You can give me a perception test.
All right. And I'm at disadvantage, correct?
Yes, right now you are. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll just take that then. I do not see anything.
Okay, yeah. So, Zune, as you go to look out, you're a little groggy after being unconscious briefly. You kind of you just don't see anything. You do, of course, see the tower. It is backlit with the large braziers. You do see figures rapidly trying to reload their weapons. You get to where Trist is. The front of the Codfathers is this fire is spreading. Unless someone does something about it, it is spreading. So that is happening right now.
I'm not a fan of him, so.
Of course you're not. Who knows what'll happen with the stuff that's inside, though. All right. All right. So is that going to be it soon? You going to do anything else?
Damn it. Where is the Codfather?
You don't know. You don't know where he went. You don't know where him and Bucket went. You're not sure. They didn't go out front. So they're either inside or maybe out back. There's no way to know.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to hate this. Tris, do you think we should go in and make sure that they know the place is at least on fire? Make sure they're not in there.
No.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
You guys have a brief conversation. You're like, yeah, fuck him. So, all right. That will then bring us to the top of the round with Trist. Would you like to do anything, Trist?
So I'm looking at the map.
Yes.
So I ran out of the store and went to my left. So there's a building behind me. Staring at this map.
Hold, please. I gotta pull up my map, so we're looking at the same stuff. Of course, so right there. Move my shit over. Boom. Got it. Open the goddamn. Just open it, son of a bitch. All right, got it. Yes. So yes, there are in. This is like representational, not necessarily verbatim what's there, but yes, there is a larger building there to your left.
Is there any other buildings around me for cover purposes, or just the Codfathers?
That's going to be it. Okay. As far as unless you move across this other building, if you're trying to take cover.
And then across the street was Valerie.
Yes.
Okay.
Valerie's like towards the middle. She's like between the Codfathers and the town hall. She's kind of in the middle there.
Yeah. True. Again, Saving Private Ryan style. I'm going to run across the street.
Okay.
The snipers are out there.
They are.
I run to where Valerie is, and hopefully you can see where these snipers are coming from.
Mm-hmm. No, you can see them. It's just an extreme distance, about 400 feet.
So were they in front of us or behind us?
They are towards the they're between where the Dirty Oxen used to be and the Codfathers. They're kind of there in the corner.
Okay.
You see where it makes an angle?
Okay.
There's a tower there, and there's a tower on the other side of the gate, the bottom gate there. So there are two towers that you guys did not relieve of their members.
All right, freeze frame, rewind.
Okay.
I want to run back across the porch, the front of the store, and to the other building.
All right.
Like another set of cover. I'm
Okay.
trying to get close to the tower.
Okay. All right. So you're moving that direction. You're going to be you're going to be in somewhat open field for at least a round or two if you're going to be moving that direction. Are you okay with that?
Yes, because I will draw attention, I guess.
Okay. All right. You gotta start running that way. All right. Do you want to use your action to sprint?
Yeah, we'll do that. I still have one spell slot left, so I can always shield one.
Okay. All right. So you start to, and you just really put on some speed.
Yeah.
Start moving.
Han Solo running,
Han Solo running. I love it. All right. All right. That will then bring us to Moog Braja, who's not here. God damn it. I'll just pull up Moog's shit. Why not? Why not, guys?
He's going to take the shot.
He's going to take the shot. Moog is going to... he's going to lean out from the side of cover. He's coming back. I will admit him. Moog, it's your turn. I'm going to have to do so much damn editing this episode. So much editing.
Bro, you have
It's all
time
my
off.
fault.
It is your fault. It's your fault.
All my fault.
It is your fault, Dan. Every time
I don't make the
frame,
internet.
Every time the frame moves, I have to cut it, and I've got to put the next overlay over, and I've got to make a custom overlay every time the frame moves. So thank you.
What I'm hearing is continue to spin my phone around.
Let's go. All right. So
Was that vein always that big?
Moog, it's your turn, Moog. The field of battle is empty. I don't know if you heard that Valerie just got shot in the back.
Oh damn! Is she down?
She's not down, but the fire came out from one of the nearby towers that you guys had not removed of nearby snipers. And
Did I get do I have an
you do have
idea?
visual. You do have visual.
Yeah, okay.
You can see them.
So,
they're 400 feet away.
all right.
That doesn't matter much for you, I don't
No,
think.
it doesn't really matter much. That is the limit
That's the limit?
of my
Okay.
range.
So you're
Yeah,
able
400
to
feet.
peek around the side of the building and take shots at these guys. Go
Okay.
ahead and
Yeah, I'm gonna call sharpshooter on that. The one that just one. There's one, right?
there's two.
Okay, sharpshooter. There's two, but there's one I'm gonna shoot right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So that would be a 21 with sharpshooter.
That hit.
That hit.
Go on,
okay.
roll damage.
Oh, almost max. So 25 points of damage.
It's from such extreme range mode. You line up.
Yeah. I take my time.
There's
you know?
there's a pause. You're like, and then you're damn, and then suddenly one of the shadows in the distance falls out of the tower. There's still the other ones up there trying to rapidly reload.
Right. And so I'm gonna, go ahead and take my second shot at him. Sharpshooter. Oh yeah. So a 22 to hit.
22 to hit.
Yeah,
that
okay,
is
so that's,
gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
God damn it.
For 26 points of damage.
26
That one did
points
even better.
damage.
Yeah.
Mo-
That was max damage.
Up to the first guy drops.
Clear the tower.
And from this far away, you're just kind of seeing shadows, kind of in the flickering firelight. But
Maybe I ought to shoot at those.
you reload again rapidly and move over, and this time there's no doubt. as you see the body fling backwards and knock over the brazier that is at the top of this tower. And very quickly, the whole top of the tower is like a giant Roman candle.
Did I make more fire?
You hear some small
Also?
detonations.
Woo!
There's probably the black powder that was up there begins to explode, and there's splinters of shrapnel thrown all over
Uh-oh.
the town.
Yes.
That's not going to be noticeable.
Oh shit!
I
There's
love it.
little,
I
there's
love
little
it.
fire raining down on the rest of you, little embers. Like, oh damn!
I love it. All right, there we go. That's. Oh, I would like the bonus action. Take a potion of greater healing.
Okay, all right. Well,
You just go ahead and do that.
it's at this point that we're going to be out of combat because the other tower is eerily quiet. And
Damn, that's pretty weak. So, but 14 is good.
after a moment, you guys see as you guys actually finally notice that there was a battle going on elsewhere. They're in several places right now, all simultaneously. And you see, it looks like 6 individuals riding. Some of them riding wargs, some of them riding wolves, and very old soldiers like armor. You see boars covered in blood, and the rest of them riding up to you guys. The doors to the main entrance to Conwich is open at this point. And apparently they got word that something was happening and decided to make their move. Pretty much all your enemies are slain at this point. They're rounded up and put to the sword unless
Or
you say
now.
otherwise.
I'm getting armor. I'm all about
God.
Malthus armor. Yeah, no.
Immediately, soon, unconscious, looks over at the dead tiefling body. Everyone else is kind of busy. Walks up the boars, walks on
I'm
over.
stripping him in the
to
street.
Malthus. You start ripping his
Stuff.
clothes off. Move to him. First off, Zune, give me an investigation check.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Because I want to see what else you see. You will wait at disadvantage.
Sure,
because
disadvantage now.
you're at disadvantage right now.
So that's a fail. Just
It's not,
regardless.
well, it's
Okay,
a
fine.
9.
I'll do another one. We'll see how
Do another one,
badly.
we'll see.
Okay, that's a
A 9. So with a 9, there's 3 things that are obvious. And the obvious things, in fact, are probably what you are looking for anyway. So, first off, you see that there is still a smoking pistol because you killed him not just moments ago. An actual black powder pistol just laying from it, like just a few, like maybe a foot from his hand, just laying there, cold.
I'm gonna get that.
Okay, you kind of snatch it up. It's clunky, and this is like like an old black powder weapon. So it's when I say pistol, it's massive compared to like normal standards. But yeah, it's there. You have no idea how to work it, but you're like, oh yeah, you kind of tuck it into your belt. You do see as well in his offhand, still clutching, is a rapier.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that.
It looks. You grab a hold of it. There is very fine embroidery along the hilt and the guard itself, and it kind of comes to it actually kind of curves around your knuckles if you're holding it. I mean, it looks expensive. It looks very expensive as you're kind of looking like, oh yeah. The sheath looks a little demented. It's like a black leather sheath with like strange looking symbols kind of etched into it.
Mhm.
Would you
Maybe I won't be grabbing that immediately.
sheath it? Well, you've already touched the sword. I mean,
Shit.
why not?
Well,
You
whatever.
hold it, you sheath
YOLO.
it,
Go big or
you know.
go home.
You got the sword. Then you see the armor. The armor itself is let me actually pull this up real fast just to make sure I get all of the right details. All right. So it looks like it's made from very tough, flexible leather. Studded leather, reinforced with like close rivets. The actual armor looks like it is right now. It just looks like a dormant piece of armor. But when you saw him, it was very colorful and almost looked like cloth material. But looking at it now, it just looks like a plain set of leather armor.
Well, that's disappointing, but I'm still going to take it just because.
Okay. You start ripping it off his body, just taking him off. It's going to take a minute or two to get it off of
About a
him.
minute.
But Zune's over there stripping a corpse as the rest of you were doing things. So, are we convening in the street? Boars is here. Ah,
Yeah.
Rogar, I see. Everything went well. Better than I hoped, at least. So, do we move on the Sea Hag now?
As Rogar picks up his lightning javelin along the way.
Of course he does. It's still inside of Malthus, so I'll say that
I walk-
kind of
I
throw
walk-
it to
yeah,
the
walk
side.
past
You walk
Zune.
over
Yeah.
and pick it up.
Carry on, Scald. And
Sheath it.
take my javelin. Yeah. I will, yes. I don't know. I feel like we probably have to attack the head if we can now, before she decides to open fire with her.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid if we wait too long, this could go poorly. But I understand you guys look pretty bad.
That is true.
We're taking a risk either way.
The water's rest appears to be sealed, so it should be a safe place for the sister.
Yes.
But I don't know about the rest of the town. They start to open fire.
Yeah, it could go. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling. Those weapons they have are devastating.
What do the rest of you think? Should we try to rest, or do we push the hag now?
I'd be fine with just a short rest. I can get back most of everything I've got, but I really need to kind of scrounge around and find some of my bolts.
I need.
Except for the two that are like 400. Yeah.
I think you forgot, Moog. You picked up somewhere between 50 and 60 bolts that you stole from the Codfathers.
That's right. That's true. I don't need any bolts.
You're not hurting for bolts.
Are they in the?
You're bristling with
bag
bolts.
of holding.
Yeah.
They can be if you want them to.
It can be. If you
I
want
mean,
to.
I
that's
don't
an
think
awful
you put
lot to
them in
keep in a
there.
quiver.
It is a lot to keep.
Let's say that they're in there, and that I'm going to ask for 10 of them at a convenient time.
Okay.
Yes, Sue.
And so I'll put 50 bolts in there, I guess.
Okay.
Can we figure out how to, do we still have those big weapons that are able to shoot from really far away and they smell like farts? I mean, can we hit the ship with those? Do we have to necessarily get on the ship? And also, Trist, I need your help. I don't know how to make this armor turn on. It looks ugly, and I went through a lot to get this, and I'm a little bit upset right now, so please.
Tristan takes a swig of his decanter of endless rum.
Of course he does.
Screws it back on. Yeah, I can get this situation fixed, but I'm going to need about 8 hours.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
You
It's
can
going to take me about 8 hours to identify it.
You can ritually cast Identify.
Yeah, I need to take a long rest though.
Well, you
Got
could
one
you could
spell
you could
slot.
do it right now. You could ritually identify without using a spell slot.
I know, but I'm just saying. In the terms of the party resting, Tristan needs a long one.
How many people rode up with boars to help win this fight?
You see about 5 or 6 older, and these are older men. They're older hobgoblin men. They look like veteran soldiers, well past their prime, retired. Boars is also an older man as well. We don't cover it enough, but they've seen their fair share of battle. This is kind of like the place they went back home to. You do see there are some other people on foot in the distance. You're not exactly sure how many of them there are, but
Would,
yes.
Would Boars know how to get into the temple area? Was it Waters? Where was the
Water's Rest?
Yeah.
Water's Rest.
You can ask him.
Well, okay. Valerie asked for.
Okay. Well, if Krelix was to believe there's some kind of shield over it, well, there actually is an old tunnel that leads outside of town from the church, the temple itself, a relic from when when Conwich was actually a little bit further north, kind of near where the old the old tower is. Could get out that way. Might be another way in.
One plan I would propose to everyone. This town is pretty much already destroyed. There's a building on fire right over here. It's burning to the ground.
I will say, as you guys are talking, Codfathers is the front of the building is on fire now at this point.
Yes. Be that as it may, why don't we just bring the fight to us? We make everyone leave the town. It becomes a ghost town. Then they come over on the ship to where we are.
I like this plan.
Why do we have to go to them? If they unleash a barrage on the town, it's already destroyed. Takes another swig of his rum.
As you say this, you hear, "No! No! Bucket! Get water, Bucket! Get water now!" Oh. Bucket goes running towards the ocean. "No! Go to the well! The well, Bucket!" On his knees, just screaming. As his livelihood is now burning to the ground in front of him.
Oh no!
It's
Oh, God.
unfortunate.
I mean, I think we may have the advantage. Obviously, they're going to notice shit's on fire. They're going to come investigate. Gives us time to rest.
I understand your sentiments, Trist, but we just don't have anywhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
They can just go outside the city. Everyone had houses outside the walls.
We could do that, but I don't know if they would. They might just leave and then come back.
I think it sounds like most of the party would prefer to rest for 8 hours.
That is your decision, Rogar.
Well,
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go in. I just don't know how useful all of us are going to be.
Yeah. Perhaps, boys, if we can find that tunnel, stay close, rest inside the temple, perhaps.
It's at this point, Ukul, you see him staring at the Water's Rest, kind of looking at it. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's going to spell magic. He's gonna.
Damn, this entire time he could have.
He looks at it and he goes, puts his hand up, and then the slowly shimmering field just kind of fizzles out and it's gone.
That would have been
dispelled
useful.
the magic. And he just kind of nods his head. Then he begins walking towards the shore with his.
Ukul, have you had that spell the entire time? Or did you just learn it?
What is the spell you speak of? I cast miracles.
Shit, Ukul leveled up in the fight.
What's
So he's going
on?
towards the shore.
Yeah, he's moving towards the shoreline with his drowned dead. They're kind of walking that
All right.
direction.
I'll let Ukul take the first round while we go rest.
Go soften him up, Ukul.
Ukul and at this point, Brian shows up as well, and he walks up. Well, oh man, that was rough. So what's the plan? We got to get Morag back.
Sure, Morag's out there.
How does Brian look? Does he look messed up?
Yeah, he looks bad. He looks like he's barely standing.
Look.
There's only one skiff down there. I don't know what we can do about crossing. I mean, there's at least, 200-300 yards of water between us and the ship, where it's moored. If we want the element of surprise, we're gonna have to move soon. Or, and then I do venture to say, we rest up, heal some of our wounds, and then I'm not sure. We get over there somehow, some way.
I'm sure the element of surprise is beyond our forte.
I feel like we would attack better if we all got some rest versus just going in and dying on fumes right now.
Yeah, and they're really just drawing assumptions about how the battle turned out at this point. I mean, if we only have one skiff, there's no way no one's going to go over there and let them know.
That's true.
Unless they have more of those flying ladies, but I have not seen any. So...
who knows?
Who
knows? I'll remind you, it's somewhere between 2 or 3 in the morning. So regardless, if you guys don't take a rest now, we'll be making Constitution saving throws to see if you don't get more exhaustion.
No, we have to take one now.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
You twisted my arm into it.
I'm not twisting your arm. I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
Well, let's all head into the temple. See if she can reactivate the shield.
Okay. So,
I'm
a lot of
dragging
you.
that body with me.
Which body?
The one with
Malthus?
horns.
Yeah.
Yes, and the
Is-
armor.
The naked Malthus. I will say he probably has like his under clothes kind of still on, because otherwise wearing armor would be uncomfortable. But mostly naked Malthus. You're kind of dragging him behind you, Zune. Very feebly, I might add, because Zune is not strong.
I don't know what activates the armor. I need Tristan to tell me later.
I know you do.
where
So
we're at.
you're dragging him with you.
I'm never identifying that.
A lot of you make it to the water's rest. The door is closed.
Or we're trying to open it.
You go to open it. It appears to be barred, but it does shake.
Skinny one, open the door.
Give me a persuasion check, Grogar.
15.
15. That's not bad. That's not bad. Rogar, is that you?
It is I. I do not have meat. I bring friends.
It's definitely you. And you hear the door. You hear a bar move, and then the door opens, and it opens outward. Is it over? Oh, by the lady. She looks out at
On
several
fire.
buildings on
Yeah.
fire. Oh,
Bodies
couldn't-
at the outside towers. Yeah.
we couldn't hear anything in here. That trinket that Master Weevil gave me, it put some kind of barrier, but it seems to have finally fizzled out.
We should probably move you then. Head outside this tunnel.
Okay.
I've been told of a tunnel.
Who told you about a tunnel, Rokar?
It matters not. Well, let's go.
Okay. So are we escaping town?
Yes, the ship fires iron at us.
I see. Well, I can't leave the temple, Rogar.
You will. I can take you.
But you don't understand. I can't leave it
Why?
because I'm in charge. This is my charge. This is what I've been called to do. I can't abandon the temple.
You can. I believe that you can.
This will be hard for you to understand, Rogar, but I've been called to a greater purpose, to uphold this bastion for Boel.
Oh, she goes preaching again.
Should I knock her out? Is that appropriate?
What?
As Rogar looks around, I just take her.
Rogar, no, never.
Well, this isn't the frozen north. You don't just kidnap women and claim them as your own.
To save her. As I have told you, she is too weak.
We'll show you the tunnel, and you may go if you wish.
You will come with us, small one.
You will go if you wish. And she moves towards...
Tristan puts his hand behind Zune and starts like pushing him forward. Like, speak.
I
Charm
really
this
think it
person.
would be a great idea if you would come with us. And I mean, how are you going to serve and protect people for your lady if you are dead? You're not leaving permanently. You're coming back. I'm sure I have to roll persuasion
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
at a disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Because I'm very
You're-
tired.
You're the second best person to do it.
Also carrying
It's
a
not
dead
going to
body.
be good. So that's 1. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I persuaded her.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I'm so charming.
With a 19, she...
Yeah.
I suppose it's more important to take care of the people than this sacred place.
That is what the lady would prefer, is it not?
Okay, we have to do everything we can to protect the temple, though, Rogar.
Absolutely.
Okay.
After a small nap.
She moves towards her quarters, her room. A very plain room. The door's open. There's actually someone on the cot. Rogar, if you would pick him up, unconscious.
All right, pick him up.
Pick him
Who
up.
is it?
It's a sailor, generic sailor man. I don't know. Don't make me make up names right now, Dan.
Daylight
Okay.
Tunnel.
I didn't know if it was something special. It's fine.
So,
I was just saying
Generic
that.
guy. You pick
So
him
now
up.
we know what to do with a drunken sailor.
You kind of throw him over your shoulder. And Attendant Nazir moves over towards her bed, and she sets down into a praying motion, begins muttering something, some kind of prayer, perhaps.
Counterspell.
Matt,
I'm joking.
okay. As she
Not wasting
begins-
itself.
She begins to chant. There's a slight thrumming of language in some kind of a language none of you understand, actually, and it begins to resonate underneath the bed itself, and there's a bubbling sound of water, and the bed's actually lifted up by a column of water. Picks it up, and then as it rises to its full height, the column of water itself then it's almost like it's living, and it moves the bed to the side, and there is an open hole underneath where her mat once was, and then the water recedes down into it, leaving the space empty and void. It is very dark.
Yes.
My party is so mature.
Yes.
Hi, bro. Venture down this dark hole.
Let's venture down the dark
exactly.
hole. Yeah.
Void of water and dark. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go down there.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone likes a wet hole. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, everyone
Let's
likes
go.
a dark wet hole.
Attendant Zir grabs a hold of she kind of reaches onto her belt or kind of sash that has all those water receptacles on it. She grabs one and dribbles a little bit of the water on a staff.
Lube it up.
A staff, lubricating the tip, which then bursts into light as the light.
Yeah, it does.
There's light flashing from the tip now.
Just takes a big swig of rum.
Oh,
This is
it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. It's
We're
getting
doing
hot in
this.
here. We're doing this.
It's coming off.
And the holy woman, it's just right down here. We must collect all of the injured. There's about 3 or 4 guys that she's been taking care of this whole time. I'm assuming you guys help collect them.
Yes, we have to collect them all and go down. Yes.
To fast forward this, you
Yes,
guys all managed to go down the hole.
Yes.
It is a very tight squeeze.
I bet it is.
It's a
Tristan's
long,
first
dark
time.
corridor. It's damp down here. It looks like it is usually full of water. In fact, everything's sopping wet, muggy. One might say moist.
It feels good in here.
All of you,
It's a little warm.
a little warm. Begin to leave. You're not sure. Did you guys tell anybody you were leaving, or did you guys just come here and just leave?
Well, I'm assuming I was talking to Boars and everyone. I'm
Okay, so
assuming
we're kind of talking to everybody, and we're talking about leaving.
Yeah.
All right, kind of slipping out like right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say the grand plan was to leave the actual main town and then disperse. So
yeah.
As you guys are moving down this tunnel, you're down here for about you're walking for about maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Long enough that you're concerned. You're underground. Nazun might be relatively at home, underground, especially, despite it being so damp and wet and moist. The rest of you might be slightly uncomfortable, but you do eventually. You find there is the rungs of a ladder, an old ladder made of metal, some kind of iron maybe. And you are directed to move up. And as you do, the first person that moves up to the top, there is a metal grate that has actually been pushed aside. Recently, everything is extremely wet still, and
I'm saying it. I can't wait to light my pipe when I get done with this.
you clamber out. You clamber out. And the first thing, I'll say that Rogar, you're the first one through, since you were kind of spearheading this. Rogar, you push through with the seaman over your shoulder, and as you breach the tunnel, you spill out.
We hit the climax of the tunnel.
Yes, you hit the climax of this adventure right now. And you see immediately, Rogar, and you've never been this close. You actually see the remnants of an old, broken, kind of crooked lighthouse. The glass appears to be shattered. You've never been this close to it before. It is still very dark outside, and you're looking at, but you're somewhere probably around 2:33 in the morning. But you appear to be in this area, and as you look around, you see that there's not a lot of vegetation in various spots, as if maybe there were other structures around here at some point, but that's neither here nor there. But all of you managed to collect yourselves outside of here, and that's where we're going to take our first break.